get started. It's late. And we are back with another workout in the Philippines. Starting with our squats. Still working with the 116 kilo kettlebell. I'm going to put together a Temu gym soon here. I'm going to go through the whole process, so anybody who's interested in that can watch. Who we got? Hi, how are you? You good working? Yeah, you good? Just doing my little kettlebell workout. Here in the Philippines. It's late in the West. It's even late morning in the Philippines here. Thank you, subscribe, like. I got a video coming out tonight, a food video in the Philippines. If you're interested in food, I picked up this root vegetable and my fiance cooked it. It's delicious. No, I'm not a grandpa. I have a 2-month-old daughter. Because I work out, stay in shape, eat healthy, I stay virile, still having kids. Good form, thank you. Stop the cop. Okay, Tom, or whatever your name is. Go ahead and subscribe. I got some good videos coming out. I'm gonna build a gym in here in my solar with just stuff I buy from Temu. See how good the equipment is. God knows it's inexpensive. Where's my moderator, Devin? Eating gummy? Oh, I subscribed, thank you. Gummy bears? I live in Colorado in the US. I'm all about the gummies. Okay. My wife's got a bunch of, fiance's got a bunch of laundry there. Okay, I'm done with my kettlebell pistol squats, I think they're called. I'm gonna do some push-ups. So I used to get elbow pain from doing too many push-ups, but if you put your hands slightly cocked like that when you do push-ups, it keeps your joints from getting hurt. Thank you. Tommy TV, is that your name? Tammy TV? Sorry, it's bright out today. You guys that haven't been here before, I'm in the Philippines. This is my backyard. The guys, my neighbors are out there fishing. I buy fish off of them. We got a needle fish the other day. I'll post a picture on my channel. It's like a fish like this big, long, skinny fish, but it was delicious. Hello, Yoko, Addis, Ats. My day's good. How's your day going? I woke up a little late this morning, about 8 o'clock, which is late. I usually get up around 7, but I had some chores to do, and now I'm doing my workout. I've been a little under the weather. Like I said, I have a 2-month-old baby, so me, my fiance, and the baby are passing this cold back and forth. Yes, you can get colds in the Philippines. But feeling better today, so working out. Like a good burn, make you feel alive, you know? Go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't, guys. I'm going for 3,000 subscribers, maybe 2,700 by Christmas. Hi, how are you? Whoever just said hi. Sometimes I don't actually wear glasses, but sometimes on my phone, Sporty, there we go, depending on the sun, it's hard to read the names. Hi Sporty, how are you? Hi Grandpa, how are you? I'm not a grandfather, but I take that as a compliment. Anybody who's lived half a century like me, feel lucky. You should feel lucky if you've lived this long. I've seen so many friends and family members not make it to 50. You're doing something right if you make it that far. How are you? I'm good. Sporty, how are you? What are you doing tonight? Or, I don't know, are you in the Philippines? Are you in Asia? Are you in the West? Europe? The US? One of the things I love about these live feeds. People could be from anywhere and talking to me. WSG, bro. Look up. Lucap, WSG. What does that mean? I'm not hip to all the newest acronyms. Whew, third set. Only got 8 that time. Coming off this cold. It means what's good. What's good here? Sunshine, the water. I'm gonna go out for a paddle in my kayak later. Life is good. I have a 2-month-old daughter. She's great. Which part of the Philippines am I'm on the west coast in the province, about 20-30 miles south of a town called Vigan, Vigam, right on the water. New Cap, I'm good. How are you, man? Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, next exercise in my 1 kettlebell workout. I'm gonna do the purely kettlebell exercise. I don't even know what this is called, but I know it's a full body exercise and it's great for you. Shoulders, I think that focuses on mostly. Thanks, man, Cap, for subscribing. I got a video I just made. I bought some root vegetable for some guys up on the mountain the other day, and my fiance cooked it and I ate it yesterday. If you're interested in that, people always ask me about food in the Philippines. So I'm gonna start doing more food videos. Street food and stuff like that. Even though I try and eat healthy. And like I said, I'll post this picture of this needlefish my neighbor got me the other day. It's like this long. We ate it for lunch yesterday. Very good fish. All right, thanks for subscribing. What is that? Ding Simple Living. All right. Simple living, that's what I'm all about. No need to get complicated. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. The great thing here about the Philippines is you don't have to work as much as in the US. I only live here part of the year now, but in 10 years or so, I think I'm gonna retire here or Thailand, but here the visa is much simpler. I have a Filipina fiance, so there's that. Well, she loves Thailand too. We've gone there a few times. It's easy. When you're here in the Philippines, if you want to fly to Thailand, it's like $50. You know, a 2-hour flight, and the visa's, I can't remember. I know it's free for a Filipina, but for me, it's maybe I have to pay a little. I can't remember. If it is, it's not like significant. Breathing is important. 8. I'm not gonna lie, the food in Thailand is, I've never really liked pad Thai my whole life, and I had pad Thai over there from like a local woman's restaurant, just a small place across from our hotel, and it was like, now I love pad Thai, but not the frozen crap you get in the U.S. and in the frozen part of the grocery store. Okay, take it easy, man. You have a good day too, Lou Cap. You have a good day too, man, and come back next time. I'm gonna try and start scheduling these, although my schedule is kind of crazy, but so people have time to make time to come and hang out. Anyway, back to Thailand. It's a short flight from here. The food is like off the hook. I don't really drink, but I do like an occasional joint, marijuana smoke. I do live in Colorado where it's legal. And in Thailand, you can just buy joints or gummies or edibles in the streets there, which is cool. That stuff's very illegal in the Philippines, so I don't even mess with it here, but yeah, one of the things that's nice about being here in Southeast Asia, just jump on a short, cheap flight, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Singapore. They're all nice and close. Hold on, the babysitter's husband wants on her right now. That's another thing. We have a labor is super cheap here. I pay my babysitter really well for the area, but it's still just $10 a day. Like her sister watches an old lady. Is a sitter for an older lady, who needs daycare, and she gets paid $3 a day. So I pay her $10 a day to work 4 to 5 hours, watching my baby while my fiance does her thing, whatever, if you've ever had a 2 month, well, she's 3 months now, she just turned 3 months early. If you've had a baby that age, they could get to be a grind after a while. Not that we don't love the baby, but 24/7 with the baby, get up. I don't know. My fiance does it mostly because she's breastfeeding, but she gets up 5, 6, 7, 8 times a night to breastfeed the baby, change the diaper. Starting to love that exercise. Okay, you guys who are just watching, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for the likes. Now I'm done with those kettlebell swings or whatever they're called. Full body exercise. Now I'm going to go to one of my favorite exercises, which is dips. I normally like to do them on a regular dip bar at like the gym, but I don't have that here. But like I said, stay tuned. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to order a full home gym from Temu and then test it, see how good it is. Temu stuff is super inexpensive. I had this friend when I was in my 20s. I would always say if something was cheap, I'd say, oh, it's so cheap. He'd say, not cheap. He was from Texas. Not cheap, inexpensive. Because cheap implies that it's crap, where inexpensive just means you got it for a good price. But, so, Temu stuff is inexpensive. I'm going to test it to see if it's cheap. Okay. My wife's going through the baby clothes here. Fiance. Like I said, this is. So if I don't have a gym locally, there is a gym locally, but it's really a crap gym. So my old town I lived in, the gym was, I mean, top notch, and I was the only one ever there. So here I decided to, work out at home. I don't have to leave for an hour or two. The gym here is a 20-minute motorcycle ride away. So I'm just working out with what I got. A chair is a good workout apparatus for these dips. Still getting over my cold. Gotta stay hydrated when we work out. It's actually pretty cool in the Philippines today. It's like maybe 75 or 80, which is cool for here. It's usually 85 or 90. But I like working out in the heat. And today, I'm so used to the temperature, I'm not even sweating that hard. Usually by now, you could see all the sweat on me. So you guys, subscribe. If you have any questions about the Philippines, feel free to ask. If you want to help out the channel, I have my Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee deal where you could buy a coffee for $5, but you don't have to. Obviously, you could just ask me a question here about the Philippines. You could get a membership on YouTube, but I'd rather you buy me a coffee because on YouTube they take 33%, whatever. But I don't make money off the channel. I just kind of do it for fun, but it does take a lot of time. So if you want to help out the channel, that's great. The best way to help out the channel though is just subscribe and share it with a friend, comment. Okay, set number 2 in the hole. Hi, Bria fan. Bria fan? Is that what that's name? My fiance is out now. She's camera shy. If any of you guys want to meet her, go ahead and comment below. I'll try and talk her into it. Still haven't managed to get her in front of the camera. Like I said, if you guys are interested, subscribe. I got a video coming out tonight about kamangeg, which is like a local root food here. It's just a 6-minute video. I'm gonna start doing more videos on like food and stuff, and I have a whole library of videos too about living in the Philippines, traveling and all that stuff. So go ahead and subscribe. Anyway, last set of dips. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move into some back work because I only have my one dumbbell. I do upright rows for the back, so I get more gym equipment. And I really like pull-ups, but I don't have a pull-up bar now. Okay, here we go. Alright, set number one. Is it big? Oh god, another one of these guys. By the way, was it Rav something? Who wanted to be a moderator? I tried getting in, there's some kind of glitch in it now. It wouldn't let me save your profile or your URL, but I'm working on it. If you're in there. Okay, set number two. My water pump just came on. Super loud. For you guys who are new, this is my backyard here in the Philippines. It's pretty hazy out today. That's probably just weather, but on Saturdays, a lot of people in the Philippines burn their leaves and wood and even garbage. It's bad, but it's so ingrained in them, they're never going to stop. I don't like it, I don't like the bad air. I constantly smell wood here because my neighbors actually use wood to cook all day. but it's better than when people burn their plastic garbage, which is now against the law in most places in the Philippines, but laws are not really enforced here. It's even been reading about the corruption and all the stuff going on with the government here, and you don't understand that. There's a couple of good documentaries I saw from Al Jazeera. I just saw a good one about how corrupt the government is and all the flood programs here. And they put millions, billions of pesos, millions of dollars into these flood control projects, and the government officials and the engineers for the government, they just steal the money, and the contractors are involved too, and they use like subpar materials, so the dikes and the weirs that they build just fall apart right away. Yeah, the location's nice, especially on a clear day. Okay, set number 3. Yeah, the location is sweet. I could actually go spear fishing, reef diving right out the back here. The water is super clear, blue, fish, and all kinds of stuff everywhere. These blue starfish, it's awesome. I go kayaking out there and supboarding. Most of my neighbors here are poor fishermen, and they fish every day. The water, because it's a reef, the water's shallow, far out. It's got like deep holes, which is really cool, where the fish congregate and the octopus and stuff like that. But they're just in the water, especially even more so even at night they fish. See them out there with their flashlights just standing in the water next to their boat, spear fishing or whatever. Most of them, and they also set up nets and stuff, gill nets. Okay, next set is for next exercise is upright rows for the trapezoids. If you guys just showed up, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot of good stuff on my channel soon. Especially if you're interested in traveling in the Philippines. person on now. Okay, go ahead. If you're new, subscribe, like, comment, share this with a friend. I'm going for 3,000 subscribers, but 2,700 by Christmas would be great. This channel is like 2 years old. Slow growth, but you know what they say? Slow growth is the best kind of growth. It's Saturday morning here in the Philippines. Like I said, everybody burns their stuff today, so it's kind of smoky out. One of the aspects of the Philippines I don't really like. I'm going to move next year somewhere further away from people, in the mountains, I think. I have this beautiful seaside site right now, which is awesome, but it's a bit hazardous when typhoons come through, and anywhere you're on the coast, there's lots of people, just like anywhere else in the world. So I want to move up into the mountains to a place called Tabuk, T-A-B-U-K. Look it up on your map. It's where the indigenous people from the Philippines live, and I'm going to buy some land there and build an Airbnb, I think. I'll film all that. Go ahead and subscribe if you're interested in watching that journey. Only 2 people watching now, okay? Thanks, guys. Got 2 more exercises and then I'm going to wrap it up. Get some work done. I work a little bit online. Of course, I do my videos, which takes a ton of time. It's my water pump here running. It's kind of annoying, but in my house here we have my house, you know, I'm in the solar. It's kind of like the main room here. There's out the back porch, what I showed you guys a minute ago. I'll show you again if you're new. Go reef diving out there. Surfing when the waves are big, when the wind's going. My neighbors are fishing. I buy fish off my neighbors. See how clear the water is? Filipinos have a real issue with garbage. I just saw my neighbor just throw a garbage bag out their window. I'll go pick it up later because it drives me crazy. They're really uneducated and poor about garbage. But this is the common room. I have a storage room right there, the door for the storage room. There's my kayak and stuff, and my office. This is what they call the dirty kitchen in the Philippines. It's an outdoor kitchen, which you need here because they cook a lot of stuff like dried fish, stuff that just stinks. You don't want cooking house. But through that window is my apartment, you know. It's like where the air conditioner is on all the time, and our bed, another kitchen, the living room where we watch TV at night and stuff like that. And that's like a normal apartment. The highway's right out there. And then we have that front room. You can see my fiance's doing laundry up there. We take our laundry to the laundromat mostly, but she does our baby's clothes by hand because she wants to use a special detergent for that. And she grew up doing her laundry by hand in the river where she grew up on the farm, so it's not a big deal to her. But yeah, laundry here, like if I take my laundry to the laundromat, which I do like once a week, I'll take 5 to 7 kilos. It's like $5. You get the laundry back all folded and stuff. It's a pretty good deal. They don't really have laundromats like in the West where you just go and do your own laundry. You have to bring it and they do it for you, which, you know, when I'm home in the West, I do my own laundry. I appreciate it getting done for me, as I'm sure most of you would. Okay, I just got biceps left, and then we are going to call it a day here. Going on 45 minutes. Keep your biceps, try not to move your elbow. Here we have to do. Especially on like this one kettlebell, my one kettlebell workout. It's kind of a lot of weight, it's 16 kilos. I would be doing about, if I had a bunch of different weights, I would be doing about 25 pounds. It's like 10 pounds less than this. I used to be a semi-pro whitewater kayaker and stuff, and I was a raft guide for years for Little Rafts, so I have pretty significant elbow tendonitis. That kicks in a little more when I'm doing those. Next set. You don't have to wait that long between sets when you do both arms. Welcome my wife's one kettlebell workout. I think that's what I'm going to call this. Alright, we got a few more people watching. Guys, go ahead and subscribe. We're almost done for the hour now, but I'm going to start, I promise, I'm going to start scheduling these lives so people, hey Rizal, are you on? No. I'm getting a moderator soon. It hasn't been bad this live feed. The last live feed, it's a bunch of people badgering me, you know, with derogatory comments. Not that my feelings are hurt or anything, but people leave the live stream when you get these trolls on there, which are probably, you know, some loser kid on their parents' couch with nothing better to do. Well, you know, you're gonna be on the internet, you're gonna get trolls. Some of the comments I get on my, you know, people on the internet are so negative. It's easy to, you know, make fun of somebody when you're not face to face with them. I rarely have anybody say the things they say to me online standing in front of me eye to eye, because, you know, I'm not a violent person, and I wouldn't hit somebody for saying something to me, but, you know, people just, they don't have the courage to do that in person. Okay, last sec, guys. I'm signing out after this. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to go down there and pick up that bag of garbage my neighbor threw out. Trying to lead by example here. People are so poor here. It costs 20 pesos, which is like 50 cents to once a week have the trash guys come pick up the garbage, but people don't even want to pay that. So, you know, like my neighbor, they throw a garbage bag out the window, and high tide, the ocean will take it away. Unfortunately, the Philippines, as small as the country is responsible for 1/3 of the trash in the ocean, in the world's ocean. This one little country. And it's one of the things that completely drives me crazy about the Philippines. And you can't say anything to locals about it because they get very offended. And offending somebody here is like worse than killing a family member. Embarrassing somebody here is like the worst thing you can do. It's a different culture. Monday I'm going to do another live feed. I'll try and get a schedule for it. It's hard for me to get up at a certain time in the morning because I have a 3-month-old baby. I'm going to try and do it. My first scheduled live feed, so look for that. And it'll also be my 1-day-a-week fast. So we can talk about fasting if you want. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend. I'll see you next time.